Hey everyone, thank you for watching Infinite Realms. Today we're going to take a look at He-Man and the Masters of the Universe Masterverse, Shadow Weaver. Now, this is one I really wanted because I have always missed out on Shadow Weaver. Of course, couldn't, I never even researched before I started this review if she was ever in the original She-Ra line. I'd imagine she'd have to be. She was a major character in the cartoon. I never got her in the Masters of the Universe Classic line. I had very few of those, but the few that I had, it was pretty few and far between. And I never really, had any other iteration. So when this one came out, I was kind of like, oh, I gotta get it. And so I got her now. And I always thought she was one of the more interesting characters from the cartoon. I was one of those kids that was like, I'll watch She-Ra too. I mean, I didn't care. It was like, I didn't like that the toys were not compatible with He-Man, because I think if you had done that, there would have been a good amount of cross-promotion going on. But, if you ever stood a She-Ra figure beside of a He-Man figure, you realize these are not the same toy line in the slightest. It's not just the realistic hair and the frilly dresses, it's everything about them. They're not the same. They're not even the same scale, hardly. They don't have the same body types. I mean, it's just totally different. And I see what they were going for, but I do think that was the big failing of the She-Ra cartoon, was that they didn't have the same body types. And Shadow Weaver, out of the box, her cloak was not on her arms, and it took me a little while to figure out how to get the cloak on her arms, because it kind of goes counterintuitive, but yeah, I finally did it. And so her cloak's on. Now she looks like Shadow Weaver from the cartoon. So, yeah, she has this nice little stand underneath her to make it, at least kind of appear like she's floating, even though she's not. So, you don't have just a traffic cone going on. Of course, she doesn't have any leg articulation. Her arm articulation's pretty good. And she has a grasping hand in one arm and an open hand in the other to hold the flames. And, she has swappable hands that will do the other and the opposite hand. So you can kind of go either way you want to with it. She's got that wand, which looks kind of cool, I think. Anyway. I don't know. Some might think it's not, but I seem to remember that from the cartoon. I have not watched the She-Ra cartoon in a very long time. So, and I probably need to, because, I've forgotten stuff. I only watched the one where She-Ra first appears, when she meets Adam and everything, so that's kind of cool. I always thought Shadow Weaver was more interesting, though, because it was like, who is she? And she kind of looks like an evil Orko, except as a woman. So I thought that was kind of humorous. And at the same time, she just seemed a little bit more dangerous. And I wondered, are they the same race? And is she like, this is what our race normally is? Or is there something else going on? And I don't think there was ever an answer. And there probably shouldn't be. One of the things I think you can do to ruin a Masters of the Universe character is give them too much of an origin. And some of them don't need it. Shadow Weaver doesn't need it. But I do dig Shadow Weaver. I think she's interesting looking and fun. And yeah, okay, so her posability is a little limited because she doesn't have legs, but it fits the character. So I can go with that. My first Shadow Weaver, I gotta say, I really do like the figure. Yeah, I gotta give this one, a 4.5 stars. This is really cool. I really like it. It's really awesome. Okay, so that's my kind of rundown review of Shadow Weaver. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.